Un día te das cuenta que no soportas vivir sin ella, que cuando estás con ella piensas que dentro de un rato ella se irá, y la besas con tanta pasión como si ese beso fuese a parar el tiempo o a darte más minutos con ella. El amor ya te escogió y tú tienes que dejarte llevar.
Evet, hoş geldiniz arkadaşlar. Yeni bir yayınla daha karşınızdayım. Yayın güzel gibi, inşallah böyle devam eder. Hoş geldin Onur. İnşallah devam eder ya. Şu an bir sıkıntı yok gibi. Şöyle oyunu açayım bir yandan sohbet ederken. Nasılsınız? İyi misiniz? Dün gece yayın denemesinden sonra bir daha açmam diye düşünmüştüm ama o an yine dayanamadım, açtım. Ulan çayın dibine, bardağın dibine çay toplanmış. Ekranı vermedim yine OBS. Şu an verdi mi? Bizi yıldıramazlar, pes edecek sonunda OBS. Aynen. Heh, şu an verdi gibi. Oyun geldi mi? Oyun da geldi. Hadi başla diyelim. Hızlıca internet gitmeden başlayalım. En son 2 tane final görmüştük. Yanlış hatırlamıyorsam 2 tane gördük değil mi? Oyunun kaç tane finali var hiçbir bilgim yok bu arada. Yo, bir de şeyi gördük. Bu süpürge dolabında beklediğimiz 10 dakika boyunca. O da iyiydi. Çok uzun sürüyor yükleme ekranı ya. Kedi miyavlıyor. Kapıyı açıp geliyorum ha. Geldim geri ve hala yüklenmemiş oyun. Evet,
This is the
geldik.
story of a man named Stanley. Stanley
Tamam, geç biliyoruz. Evet.
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Sonunda açıldı, harbiden öyle ya.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yine geldik toplantı odasına.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office,
Stomach.
hoping he might find an answer there.
Okey. Yine bekleyelim mi şurada 10 dakika boyunca? Buradan aşağıya inmiştik. Şu kadınlı finali gördük. Şimdi yukarıya
Coming to
çıkıyoruz
the
o zaman.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Bedroom var. Yaşasın ipnelik. Tuvalet açılmıyor. Kapan. Sonunda. Ne tuhaf oda burası be böyle. Burası da açılmıyor. Bilgisayarda da bir şey yok. O tarafa geçemiyorum. İlla oradan gireceğiz yani. Girdim.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he
Bir
could...
saniye. Evet, kusura bakmayın, annem geldi bir. Geldi mi oyun ekranı? Onu kontrol ediyorum. Gelmedi yine. Ha, gelmiş.
Not have
Okey.
known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Ne dedi lan? Oğlum unuttum. Chat'e yazın Allah aşkına. Ne? Ha, şunu açacağız.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
Geldi ekran, sıkıntı
Trying
yok.
to input anything on the device was useless,
Ha,
since he could never
2845,
possibly know that the
2845.
combination was 2845.
Özellikle yanlış girdim. Doğrusunu gireyim mi şu an?
But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
İlginç, kapı şifreye girmeden öylece açılıverdi. Küçük FPS droplar oluyor oyunda ya. Oğlum bura çok karanlık lan. Ben bile bir şey göremiyorum şu an. Ah, karanlıkta kaldık. Git, geri git. Geri git, çıkamıyorum. Hah. Korktum bir an. Karanlığa bir dahaki sefere gireriz. Geldik bir yükleme ekranına daha. Hızlı yükledi lan bunu bu sefer.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Oyun Half-Life'a döndü amına koyayım.
When for years it had never occurred to him. This question would not go unanswered for long.
Harbiden Half-Life'a döndü ya.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh shit. Şimdi akıl kontrol tesisine mi? Kaçışa mı gideceğiz? Size bırakıyorum. Yazacaksınız diye bekliyorum arkadaşlar. Soldan. Okey, kaçışa gidiyoruz o zaman.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall,
Düştük. Hassiktir, sonumuz önüme çıktı. Dur bakalım, belki de ölüm değildir. Blöf yapıyordur bilerek. Anlatıcı ses. Hala düşüyoruz.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, it reflected that
Oh,
his
shit.
life had no consequence whatsoever. Stanley
Sıçtık, harbiden ölüme gidiyormuşuz.
he doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Durdu.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Va? Bu neydi hocam şimdi? Çift taraflı becerdi bizi şimdi.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Wow.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Oha ulan. Neydi bu? Karikatür mü? Yo ya, ne karikatürü? Ne denirdi bunlara ya? İki kapı. Koridor. Şimdi doğru yolumuzu seçtik. Aga ben bir bok anlayamadım. Doğru yol diye bir şey yok ya bunda. Gidebildiğin kadar gidiyorsun yani. Ne denirdi ya bunlara? Model bir şey. Model bir şey de denirdi ama. Doğa resimleri. Burası masamız. Bizim müzemiz ha. Minyatür değil mi? Olabilir. Emin değilim. Filing cabinets. Ofis bilgisayarları. Aa şey neydi bu oyunun adı? Microsoft oyunu. Credits. Bayağı bitirdik galiba oyunu. Button sounds. Ofis. Aa. 3 farklı şekilde olabiliyormuş boss'un ofisi. Patronun ofisi. Üç tane bizim ofisten var. Hadi baştan başlayalım. Burası son artık. Doğru sona geldik galiba. Bu oyun böyle bitemez ya. Yok oğlum daha bitmedi. Daha bütün finalleri görmeden bu oyun bitti diyemeyiz. Vallahi bir şey anlamadım. Dur bakalım. Dedi ya anlatıcı. Her an istediği anda ESC tuşuna basıp oyunu yeniden başlatabilir diye. Biz de öyle yaptık şu an.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Sağdan
This
gideceğim.
was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring.
Tamam biliyorum
To
hocam.
get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Ha şuradan
So
gidelim.
he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Yine bastım buna benim. Dur bakalım bu nasıl bir sona çıkacak.
Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, here it's, left. Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake.
Dalga mı geçiyorsun lan?
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
Harbiden dalga geçiyor köpek.
Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way. No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Dış ses. Bizi robot ettin. Aa, kendi kendine yeniden başlattı oyunu. Şerefsiz.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go.
Dış sesin kafası karıştı yalnız az önce. Bu sefer yine sağdan gidip şey yapacağım. Direkt gideceğim, aşağı inmeyeceğim. Aa.
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Or did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago.
Aa, gir o odaya. Bunu deli edek.
Okay then. It's an adventure. Come Stanley. Let's find the story.
Hikayeyi aramaya çıkıyoruz. Evet, labirente düştük sonunda.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Aa, tekrar kendi kendine başlattı. Geziyordum lan ben köpek.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Şimdi hiç mi oda olmayacak orada? Evet. Evet.
It's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Buraya kapı gelmiş ha. Burada kapı yoktu önceden. Onu deneyeceğim şimdi. Aha Veysel. Hoş geldin Eyüp, nasılsın? Yo, burada açılmıyor. Ne yapıyorsun lan Eyüp?
Aha! I knew we'd missed something.
Değişmiş.
Story. Here it comes.
Hoş bulduk, iyiyim. Sen nasılsın?
Wait,
Ben de...
never mind.
What?
Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Hoş bulduk, iyiyim. Sen nasılsın? Teşekkürler, ben de iyiyim canım benim. Oğlum dalga mı geçiyorsunuz? Bu ne lan böyle?
Now this, well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Adam Eyüp'ü görünce çölde su görmüş gibi sevindi.
Well, do you know what?
Okuldan arkadaşımdı çünkü.
Forgotten what we were supposed to be doing. How about this? You win!
Yay!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job. Oh no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both.
Tam Stanley Paraver'ını indiriyordum, sen çıktın. İşte biz böyleyiz. İzleme lan o zaman yayını, spoiler yiyorsun. Salak. Ya yine yeniden başlattı. Tüküreceğim ama artık ha. Oğlum çok sinir bozucu lan. Sarı çizgi çizmiş.
I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Yanlış yol bu.
This direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a
Diğer yollara da
destination is
bakıyorum.
inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside your subjective experience,
Duvardan mı yürüyelim Akif? Niye böyle çizmişler ki burayı? Game designing.
Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
Türkçe dublajı niye yüklemedin? Ne gerek var ya, alt yazı var ya. Ay ne kötü müzik bu ya. Evet, geçemiyoruz buradan. Soru işaretleri. 8 7 6 Odaların numaraları küçülüyor, fark ettiniz mi onu? 38'e geldik yine. Tamam, boş ver. Evet, zikzak çizelim. B1. Ha, farklı şeyler yazıyormuş lan burada. Müziğin sesi fazlaysa biraz kısayım arkadaşlar, söyleyin de. Sonunda. Aşk merdiveni mi? Nerede hocam o?
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Yine buraya geldik ya.
No, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... No, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it.
Ses iyi de müzik kötü. Ha. Evet, yine restart attı. Dış ses.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Tamam lan.
Now,
Kendi
this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination.
Evet, dönüp duruyoruz.
Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Aga bu ne, oyunun tüm sonlarını görmek için herhalde 100 defa başa saracağız. Ben sarmıyorum ha, o dış ses sarıyor.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Okey.
Ah, a
Aha.
choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Hadi gidelim. Sol taraf açılmıyor.
Oh, hold up, what's this?
Dur bakayım bir. Yo, 29 dakikadır diyor.
The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one and ending? And we're supposed to restart the game eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all...
Kapılar açılırsa sağdan gir. Mübarektir.
According to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget?
İkisi de buraya çıkıyormuş yalnız. Soldaki kapı da burada.
My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Tamam.
And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
Yay!
Whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Sanmıyorum hocam.
So, okay.
Aynen.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Evet. Tekrar başa sardı. Bu sefer şey yapmadı ama. Bu sefer de ses sarmadı.
Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make
Kapı
a
kapandı.
decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing
Yayın da
now,
gitti. Yo, yayın duruyor. Tamam, geldi yayın. Bir sıkıntı yok.
He thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it
Geliyor
comes.
bakalım. Tam ya, bu oyunun sonu belli. Bu dış ses bizi yapmadan bırakmayacak. Tane geliyordu lan. Başa sardı yine.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
Diyalog değişti bu sefer de.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Buradan aşağı inmiştik değil mi? Düz gidelim şimdi.
Walked straight ahead to the opposite door and got back on track.
Toplantı odasına çıktık.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Tekrar gidelim bakalım. Her şey aynı. Şurası açılıyor mu bu sefer? Aha. Yes. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for... Okey hocam. Anladım. İyiymiş. Şurası da açılıyordur belki. Yes. İş stratejisi. Asansörü çağırdık. Hadi. Yay! Ne harika bir müzik. Stanley diyor arada da. Aa, eğilme var lan oyunda. Yeni fark ettim ha. Böyle gideceğim bundan sonra. Heh. Bir daha basınca durdu. Va? Aynı yere geldik. Dur bakalım. Bir daha basıyorum. Yok, yine aynı yer. Böyle olmayacak. Var mıydı be? Ne yazıyor? Okuyamıyorum. Bu müzik güzelmiş.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Rahatladınız mı?
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
What? Hah. Bu diyalog iyiydi. Yok arkadaş. Yine aşağı inmemiz gerekiyor.